It's the Fred Show.
Angela, good morning. Welcome to the program. How are you?
Hi, good morning. I'm doing okay, but I'm feeling really confused right now.
Yes, of course. And that's why we're here, waiting by the phone. We are public servants, and we're going to try and figure out if you've been ghosted, what's going on. You met a guy. His name is Luke. Why don't you tell us how you met, about any dates you've been on, and then what's happening now and why you're confused?
Yeah, well, we met on Hinge, and once we matched, we were talking so much, just like a ton, and our messages were really flirtatious. So we planned a date, and so this is where things got really weird. When I got to the date, I walked up to the table and said hi to him, and I sat down, and then he just looked like he saw a ghost, and I was like, that's weird. But then out of nowhere, it got even weirder because he started speaking Italian and then claiming that he doesn't even speak English, which doesn't make any sense because we were talking and texting so much all in English. And yeah,
okay.
I just had no idea what was going on. It was the weirdest thing ever.
Well, I'm trying to figure this out. So this guy had no issue communicating with you via text, right? So he knows English.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, but then you go on this date, and then all of a sudden it's broken English to only Italian, and you're sitting there going, wait a minute, well, how did you talk to me before then?
Exactly, yeah. It doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, okay. Why don't you get on like Google Translate or something and then start texting him in Italian? Maybe that's the problem. Maybe that's why you haven't heard from him, because now that maybe he had amnesia and he just forgot how to speak English.
I mean, I don't know. It was just like, I would never even normally go on waiting by the phone, but this was just way too weird for me to not share and to try to figure out what was going on with this.
That's where we come in. We're going to call this guy. I'm going to get out my Italian translation machine here and see if I can figure out how to communicate with him. Luke the Italian. Okay. We're going to call him in just a second and see if we can figure out what's going on. You'll be on the phone the whole time, and the hope, as always, is that we can straighten this out and set you up on another date that we pay for. Sound good?
Okay, yeah, thank you. That sounds good.
Let's see what happens next. Part 2 of Waiting by the Phone after this song on The Fred Show.